Imagine doubling your wealth and securing your family's financial future with one simple financial strategy. Hi, I'm Scott. I've been in the financial services industry over 20 years, helping people just like you take full advantage of these strategies we're about to discuss. In this video, we'll review how you can double dip your way to generational wealth using this tried and true infinite banking concept. We'll break down how you can leverage policy loans for investments, reduce debt while building wealth, and gain tax advantages. Imagine having access to a personal bank that lets you invest in lucrative opportunities at any time. That's exactly what leveraging policy loans from a specially designed and engineered dividend-paying whole life insurance policy can do for you. See, once these policies have built up enough cash inside of them, you have access to borrow them at any time. Now, there's two ways of doing this. If you're like some of my other clients that have money sitting in their business or their personal bank account, you can design one of these policies to throw in lump sums. Or if you don't have lump sums sitting in your surplus money or liquid cash in your savings account, you just build up towards it. You can pay a little bit of premium, but design it to stuff in a lot of extra cash inside of the cash value component where you have access to borrow money and take loans against it, tax-free. The money comes back to you, direct deposit within 7 business days or less, or they can mail you out a check, whichever you desire. I remember a client of mine, we'll call him John. And I remember when he was building a startup company, he needed money. He did not have any money in his savings account, so he needed to borrow money from a bank. So he got what? A traditional loan. Go to the bank, provide W-2s, maybe tax returns. They run a credit check, a background check, and now you sit and you wait. Whereas when we explained and educated on how to use this policy and the benefits that comes with it, he didn't have to qualify with credit checks or background checks. See, it's life insurance, playing by different rules. He qualified with his health. Do you have to be extremely healthy? No, he was starting a cleaning company. Now he had access to funds to go invest. Whereas before, if he spent his own cash, he'd have to start replenishing it. So let me understand this. I can either borrow money, give my money back to an institution with interest. I can spend my own cash, but then I have to replenish my money because I don't have it anymore. You're not earning anything on either of those transactions, are you? So you lose the opportunity cost that your money could be earning interest somewhere else at the same time. And that's exactly what John experienced. We're talking about a whole life policy designed properly where you can put money in, set it up to overfund the cash component, borrow money back out of this asset tax-free, and go invest it into a cleaning company. John has still been earning dividend interest credit on the same money he put in to his policy. Now who's double dipping? Because when he generates revenue from that business and that revenue pays back some of the loan, he's still earning interest at the same time. The companies that we work with, they have never missed a dividend for over 100+ years in business through any recession. So it's recession proof. By strategically using these policies and the leverage it has to borrow money out is powerful. It's leverage. It's not life insurance. This method allows you to double dip and have your money work in 2, sometimes 3 ways. But what if I told you there's a way to not only grow your investment, but also reduce your debt at the same time? See, reducing debt might sound too good to be true, but with infinite banking, it's possible. We're going to borrow money from our policy. How are we going to accomplish this? Through our policy loans inside of our whole life policy. You just need a specialist like myself to design them. When I paid off 5 credit cards, using this concept, I put money into the policy, borrowed some back out, and I paid off 5 credit cards. Macy's, Home Depot, Amex, Citicorp, and half my MasterCard, I wiped them out. Now you might ask yourself, yeah, but you got a loan to pay back. Isn't it much better at like 5 or 6% than it is at 28% for Visa? See, we're borrowing the insurance company's money, not mine. I want to earn dividends on mine while I borrow theirs. And I'm still been earning dividends on all my money in the policy. I've taken almost 20+ loans. I still haven't paid those loans back. And guess what? Every single penny that I borrowed, I'm still earning. When you start reducing down your debt, but then you also earn at the same time, you can see the stress just lift right off your face. You become more happier, your life becomes more livelier, and you remember what's more important than anything: your health, your wealth, your financial freedom, and especially your family. And that's how you double dip, reducing your debt. Now, just understand, it doesn't have to be just for credit card debt. This can be any debt. It can be personal loans. It can be your air conditioning you got at Best Buy. It can be a home equity line of credit. It could be anything. But that's a better way to double dip, isn't it? Ask yourself, you want to make money on borrowed funds, pay it back whenever you want, without taxes, penalty, or risk? Now that we've covered how to grow your investments and reduce your debt down, it's time to talk about the most crucial benefit: tax advantages. Maximizing tax advantages is the cornerstone to building wealth. Here's how the infinite banking concept can help you do just that. You guessed it, policy loans are tax-free. This means you can access the funds without triggering any taxable event. Unlike withdrawing money from your investment account, your retirement account, right? Your 401ks, your 403s, TSPs. I have a client, Mark, and he asked me one time, what do I do with my kids' college funding? I need about $15,000, $20,000 for his first year semester, dorm room, food, travel, all this stuff. Where is he gonna get it from? Where do you get it from? Leave a comment, I'd like to know. Majority of my clients are either dipping into their savings, they have to take a home equity line of credit, which you have to go to a traditional bank for that one, right? But the majority of clients that I know, they go and tap into their retirement account, 401, 403, whatever. Now, if you don't know, and this isn't tax advice, when you take and withdraw money from a qualified account, you are going to pay a 10% penalty if you're younger than 59 and a half. Oh, and by the way, that's going to add towards your income, which you might have to pay more income tax. See, I'd rather control my money. I don't want to borrow it from other institutions, give it away, not have access to it. And then if I do, I got to have penalties. Are you kidding me? See, the cash value in your whole life policy is tax deferred. Yes, it's after tax dollars you contribute, the money grows tax deferred. And when you borrow money, not withdraw money, it's tax free. Even if you withdrew money from a whole life policy, the principal comes out first, which is tax free anyway. Wouldn't you rather have an asset you fully own and control, where you can put money into, have it grow exponentially over time, tax deferred, where it compounds on anywhere between 4 to 6% every single year to the day you die, whether you borrow money or not? I had a client asking me the difference about putting money into his Roth IRA. If you have an asset through life insurance we designed using the infinite banking concept, and you put $10,000 into the policy, if I borrowed $7,000 back out tax-free to go put it into a Roth IRA, aren't I still earning dividend interest credit on the same $7,000 in the policy? But now I have money in a Roth IRA also earning based upon what? Stock market, EFTs, index funds. Yeah, but don't I have a loan to pay back? I bet you're asking that question, right? Hey Scott, I got a loan to pay back. Well, you do and you don't. See, if you're gonna spend the $7,000 anyway in the Roth IRA, don't you have to replenish the money you just spent anyway? Now, the Roth IRA is a very good investment tool. It's tax deferred. When you take the money out, it's tax free. Just remember, it is a retirement account. There might be penalties if you take it before a certain age. But now you get to access the money through a life insurance policy, earn dividends, that's one way. Have your money put into a Roth IRA, have that money grow tax deferred and tax free. Isn't that another better way to double dip your cash? I've used it. I've taught it, I've trained it, I've educated clients just like yourself how to take advantage. You can start very small and painless and work your way up. You can start with $100 a month. Dip your toe in the water and I will show you how powerful this can be, not just for your children, for you. Today, I'm financially free and able to provide a secure future for my family, and you can do it too. But if you think this is the craziest thing you've ever heard, then you definitely don't want to miss this video. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to take action, click the link in my calendar, set up a one-on-one. Also make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips and topics you'd like me to discuss. And comment below for any questions. See ya.